Hello there. I'd like to wish you a good morning from a gloriously sunny Matlock in Derbyshire. Well, I'd like to, but I can't, because it's absolutely tipping it down, and it has been doing for about 36 hours, I think. Here we are now at Matlock's neat and tidy bus station. Today's mission is to find some snowdrops between the raindrops, and we're going to catch the bus down to Ashbourne. Well, actually not all the way to Ashbourne. We're going to hop off at Hopton. You'll see what I mean later on. Problem here is that we're told we need to catch a bus from base 6. That's the Ashbourne service, but none of the base seem to have numbers. I'm sure we'll not get lost. I found stand 6. It's the only one that's outside, of course. It looks like we've got a minibus today. Thanks, driver.
Thank you.
Well, there we are. We hopped on the bus to Hopton, and now we've hopped off again. So what is Mike's missions doing braving the rain at this little outpost in Derbyshire, Hopton? Well, how did we get here? Well, we came to Matlock on the bus, then it took us up the hill to Wirksworth, and then just when you thought you couldn't get any higher, we went up to Middleton. Then from Middleton we continued climbing and we got here to Hopton. And the reason we're here in Hopton is to enjoy the village's fabulous snowdrop displays. I was hoping that the rain will be easing off by now, but if anything, it's getting heavier in Hopton. And there's confirmation here that we're just 7 miles from Ashbourne. Nice weather for ducks, as they say. Yep, here's our snowdrop destination today, Hopton Hall. And of course, wherever Mike's missions goes, it's always bin day. There's a surprise up at Hopton Hall. An ice house. I wonder where they plug that in. These curved walls at Hopton are fascinating. I wonder why they built them this way. just opposite Hopton Hall. Look at this view here. We could be anywhere in the Lake District or Scotland even. But we're in the middle of Derbyshire, West Derbyshire, just on the edge of the Peak District. So we finally made it to Hopton Hall, and hardly any snowdrops in sight. Yeah, oh yeah, there's a few. Look, the first of many, I'm led to believe. Go and see who wins the battle today, the raindrops or the snowdrops. Hopton Hall, and I might have been the only person to come here by bus this morning. But there are some vehicles in the car park, so I'm not going to be all alone in the snowdrops. I think it's just a £5 to have a look round. Morning. So here we are, we've paid our £5 and we're starting the snowdrop walk. I'm told I have to head this way. Fabulous, especially when you stand under a tree and shelter from the rain. Monty Don never has weather like this, does he? But then again, he never comes to Derbyshire in February. No snowdrops in this section, but these leaves do provide a bit of shelter. Now snowdrops are a sign that spring is just around the corner. And another one is here, look, catkins. Now we can't walk past this building without finding a little bit more about it. The old dog kennels. Once home to the Hall's greyhounds. And there's a small cemetery as well where the dogs were buried. And here are the gravestones of the greyhounds. And the big one here at the end, that's for Boris, a Russian wolfhound. Now Hopton Hall has been welcoming fans of snowdrops for 20 years or more, and I bet they've never had a wetter week than this one. Hey, you two, get off inside. You'll catch your death of cold out here. There's another little building up here. I don't think this one is kennels. Looks like the gardener's shed. Well, we've done the woodland snowdrop walk. We're heading into the gardens here now at Hopton. A walled garden. Oh, I should imagine this is stunning in summertime. It's interesting here at Hopton how stone walls stand beside magnificent brick walls. Well, 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 you'll never guess I've discovered up here, the top end of the walled garden. Well, wow, that goes down a long, long way. And this is the inside of those curvy walls we discovered earlier. Providing perfect shelter, aren't they, for trees and shrubs and plants. But how on earth did they build them like that? And here's the story of this special wall. It's called the Crinkle Crankle Wall. So an 11-metre summer house. And there's the story of it. And we're right at the top of the garden here. So if we turn round, look at these views. Well, it's a lovely walk on there, but I think I'm going to head for the tea room. Hopton Hall and the cafe is in sight. What a lovely building it is. Stone built in the centre, of course, and then both wings are built out of bricks. Just need to know, are we going to sit outside or inside today? We'll go inside, I think. Oh, that smells wonderful. Thank you very much. Yes, please. Fabulous. Thank you. So inside the cafe here at Hopton Hall, we've got an artist at work, Cheryl Wilbraham. And I don't know where she gets her inspiration from, but lots of her artwork seems to include snowdrops. Had you painted many snowdrops before you started out here?
Not so many snowdrops, but I was a botanical artist. I trained in natural history illustration, so I've painted flowers for a long time. And although I haven't painted snowdrops before,
And
I've painted many flowers.
you'll be discovering there are so many different varieties of snowdrop, aren't there?
So I believe, yes.
Yeah. These look absolutely fabulous. And I've enjoyed the snowdrops today, even though the raindrops have won out today, I think.
Lovely, aren't they?
Yeah.
Really lovely warm prints.
Thanks very much, Cheryl. That's
Thank
wonderful.
you.
Thank you. So this morning in Matlock, we hopped on a bus to Hopton, hopped off when we got here, and now we're still in Hopton and we're hopping back on again to go back to Matlock. So the 12 minutes past 12 bus I was expecting hasn't arrived. And there's another 90 minutes to wait for the next one. What on earth can I do? Well, I suppose I could always spend my time counting snowdrops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, start again. 1, 2, 3. 3,421, 3,422, 3,423. Well, the bus actually turned up half an hour late. Apparently there's been some change to the timetable that I saw online, so that was the reason. So we hopped on at Hopton and now we're going to Matlock where we're going to hop off. So thanks for joining me again. Oh, bumpy bus. Thanks for joining me again on Mike's Missions. Please like and subscribe and see where we get to the next time. Thank you. Bye. Back to Matlock and it's still raining.